Hey, this is Minecraft Rocket Guys, and look, Tropical Storm Andrea. it it's not that weak. Never mind. It's it's a 40 mile per hour, 1002 millibar storm right now, located in central eastern Gulf Mexico and heading north at 3 miles an hour. So let's take a look at this thing. So this storm is forecasted to ride along the coast until about. It's supposed to ride up the coast pretty much. I like it big. So there's a tropical storm warning already issued for Florida. There's a tropical storm watch already issued for Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. In these areas, there could be some somewhat strong winds, some pretty heavy rain, especially when the low it gets baroclinic help, in which then it'll become a subtropical storm. and so let's look at some of the models like the GFS. So this just was declared a tropical storm at 6 o'clock, so this should be good. Loophole. Okay, this is Tropical Storm Andrea, and it looks like it's pretty much on par with what the NHC is saying is going to happen right now. The NHC, once it starts again, I'll tell you. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty rainy time for areas like north central Florida, eastern Georgia, eastern South Carolina, and eastern North Carolina. So here's Andrea, and the GFS has a oh come on, it's in my head. It has a track similar to what the National Hurricane Center is predicting. Jeez, kitty, flippin' and all that. So this storm looks like it's gonna be pretty somewhat strong. So setting that aside, well, no, not setting that aside. Don't. So here is the WRF. Let's see if I can get it to start. Nope. Let me. Juvo's model. We just did that. No gaps. Don't want to. Okay, CMC. So here's Tropical Storm Andrea, but it should be further over here. Yeah, it shows a tropical storm about now, but it transfers the energy to right here where it's helped baroclinically. And it goes up close to the east coast. It's pretty much a track like this, it's showing, where it goes over the water just barely in the Atlantic, hits a place like somewhere between Charleston and Cape Hatteras, and I'm gonna say Cape Lookout. Between Charleston and Cape Lookout, it'll landfall if it does go out into the open water. So, if it doesn't go out into the open water, then I just expect it to ride up on the coast, and I think it's gonna stay a tropical, somewhat storm until it reaches about 33 north. Ah, God, my neck. And it looks like at the point the strongest winds are on the northwest side, but that'll all change when the storm is helped out baroclinically. this side will probably have the most rain once it started to being help out bear clinically, which means this another storm is helping it intensify. A non-tropical storm is helping it intensify. So, let's go to another GFS, CMC. Okay, let's go this way. This is the SLP. I don't know what that is. So here's Tropical Storm Andrea. It has this low more elongated, and it has it hit Pensacola, and this one has the storm more inland than most models. It has it going pretty much over Pensacola, the capital of South Carolina, I can't remember. Eastern Charlotte, Raleigh, Richmond, Washington D.C. It looks like it's gonna go up the highway of major cities, and I just made that highway up. So yeah. Let's see. Find another. Okay, let's go this way. The Caribbean, or the ECMWF. So this is the European model, and it just pretty much shows the transfer of energy from north of the Yucatan to about north in South Carolina. That's not very likely to happen because the storm is right here. It's right in the I'm gonna have to say the northeastern Gulf of Mexico right now. So, not today. I don't know. Let's look at the no caps model. Or NavGem. I don't know. Do they call it the no caps or the NavGem? I'm not sure. This shows it just landfalling in eastern Florida and just staying inland. Probably staying a tropical cyclone until about central South Carolina, where it just intensifies bear clinically from a bear clinical process. Yeah. Let's see if there are any more. Okay, no more models on this site. Okay, let's talk about the MJO. And the MJO at this moment is actually in the circle of death. It's just gonna circle around in there till possibly coming out into the 4 or 3 by the end of the month. And then going back in for another round. So, Hires GFS, I don't like to look at that. People, 2 weeks ago, that people thought that the MJO was going to go into the 1 and 8, but it really didn't, so. Okay, here we go. It shows sinking motion right over the Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico right now, so, we're having a fairly strong storm for this early in the season, and dryness. It shows a bit more wetness later, but this one I think just kind of tries to make the dry and wetness in waves that don't really happen. And then the CFS, it's showing by the the 25th to the 30th, well, the 25th of June to the 5th of July, it looks like there's some kind of wetness in the western Atlantic. So, just to wrap it up, I didn't really get to um, draw anything to show what my thoughts are, but my thoughts are pretty close to the my thoughts are pretty close to the um, NHCs, the National Hurricane Centers. So I just found out about this storm forming like now, so I need to have my brush a little larger. Okay, I'll do red. So here's the tropical storm. That's a bad drawing, but yeah, I'm a perfectionist, sorry. I gotta make this perfect. That looks better, but still bad. So, you know what, I'm just gonna draw low pressure, just to make it easier. Okay, there we go. Perfectness. Um, so I expect the storm, the track to be somewhat like this. And in between these lines, whoops, that's a bad line. And in between these two lines, oh, I doubt with all the current model guidance that it'll never. Sorry, I gotta be perfect. I doubt it'll go any further east than this. But it could go further west, thinking. I'm thinking there's a higher chance to go further west than there is to go further east, but the highest chance is a little off of middle. So, these are the places that could probably have been and are going to be affected. Of course, the Yucatan Peninsula, western Cuba, most of Florida, and probably all the way up here. These are all the places I expect to be affected by this storm. So, sorry for the crude drawings I made at the end of this video. As I said, I didn't have enough time. I'm supposed to be starting to get ready to go to sleep right now, so, well, I guess I'll see you guys later. Please rate, subscribe, favorite, like, tell your friends, family. I don't care who you tell. Just spread the word, please. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Please watch my next video. I guess, bye.